So just tell me your name and where you're from.
Okay. Marie Kress from Frisco, Texas. Spirit of fear that I had since I was a child, and nothing really transpired that caused that. But I knew it was awful and I didn't want to live with it anymore. I knew I had fear. I had it all my years of childhood, and then I became a Christian at 25 and thought, okay, well now it'll go away because I know Jesus and He heals. And it actually over time worsened, which really surprised me and also made me feel kind of guilty, because it's like if I'm a Christian and I'm reading the Word and I'm, speaking scriptures and I'm casting out the devil and trying to take captive my thoughts and stuff, that this shouldn't be happening. And so I kind of got into some guilt and shame over that, and tried Christian counseling, did inner healing services, had people pray for me, deliver me from stuff. Nothing worked. And so when we finally heard about Being Health, we came because of my daughter's health. And then they said, well, there's something called a spirit of fear. And I said, oh my gosh, maybe this is our answer to my healing. And it certainly was. It affected everything. Well, as a child, school is fearful, staying over someone's house is fearful, traveling is fearful, people being sick is fearful. But then as I became an adult and you start having kids, and then you're worried about your kids, and then when my kids were older, I would, they had their license and they're driving home late at night, and I would hear a siren, and I'm lying in my bed and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my kid's got an accident. So wherever you could be fearful, I was fearful. Trips were awful. I started being fearful 2 months before the trip as we made airplane reservations. I would take so many things like essential oils and vitamins and everything, and just in case I got sick or somebody got sick on the trip, and rain clothes and hot clothes and cold clothes and boots, and it just took me forever to pack. And so trips were so paralyzing to me. Flying was paralyzing. I hated it. It really put me in a fight or flight syndrome when I would fly, and it was awful. It was just awful, and I just didn't know where else to go, because I tried everything Christian, everything natural, everything medical, and I wasn't going to go on drugs for it. But it really impacted my everyday life. It was awful. Life is so fun. Everyday life is so fun. It is funny because my husband will say, I'll say like, oh, let's go do this. And he'll say, oh, you hate that, like crowds. Let's go to something that has a lot of crowds. And he'll say, you hate crowds. I said, no, that's not me anymore. So he still forgets even after 3 years, but traveling is fun. He could say today, we're gonna go away for the weekend, and I can pack and get ready, and I don't hardly need anything. A few clothes and a couple of vitamins, and that's it. And we just go, I can fly, and still the enemy will try to say, oh, remember you hate flying, and I go, get out of here. And I don't even need to say a bunch of stuff. I just say, spirit of fear, I don't even listen to you anymore, you're a liar, and my God the Father loves me, and I know who I am, and I get on that plane and I'm completely at peace, and I just love flying now. So my everyday life is just fun. It's peaceful. I don't get a nervous stomach. I don't worry about stuff. I just go with the flow. It's a great life now. Whether it's health issues or fear issues or just something that you can't break through, and you've tried many different things, even as a Christian, don't feel guilty, don't feel shame. The answers that you will get in Being Health they'll change your life, but they're just gonna change daily life. And if you've tried so many things, you don't need to live with illness, you don't need to live with a spirit of fear. The principles that they teach in Being Health are true. It's all combined with the Word of God, and as you carry them out and understand it, you'll come to understand God the Father like you've never known Him before. I was a Christian 32 years, and it took me till now to really know who He is, who I am, that there is a devil that's out to destroy us, and that there's spirits that just want to wreak havoc in our lives because they don't want us to be free, because we'll go crazy with Jesus if we're free. So I would recommend, please come and try Be in Health, carry out the principles, and you're just going to find a life of freedom, and it's a great life.